Good morning, brothers and sisters. Here with Coffee with Kenny, with me. Got brother Corey Autry here to come in with us today and explain some stuff to us. And excited to have you, Corey. Thank you for coming in, bro.
It's a pleasure to be here.
So we want to talk about, me and Corey met probably 2 years ago, I guess it was. Yeah. We met at NTI. That's the National Training Institute for us, for all of our instructors across the country. Corey, you want to tell them a little bit about NTI and how exciting it is?
So NTI is kind of a big deal for us, the instructors and things like that. It's a chance for us to go up and actually meet with other instructors, JATC instructors across the country. It's our way of not only passing information, things that we've learned through our year of instructing, but also it's a way of us gathering information from other instructors from across the entire IBEW. It's also a place for us to go and actually learn new things and develop our own skills as an instructor from professional educators. It's where all of our basic skill sets come from. They are constantly updating that material and teaching us how to teach the material that we teach better. New
EVIT program.
Yeah, new industries and things like that as they come up and are available to us. They make that available for us as well in the programs and teach us, basically keeping us state of the art as instructors out there for our apprentices.
Yeah, so that's awesome. So the EVITP program I've talked about before in the Coffee with Kenny. You're going to be our instructor, and that's one of the reasons why we brought Corey in today. We want him to give everybody, all our brothers and sisters, the details about the EVIT program, the structure, how many class nights we're going to have to go, when's it going to start, the whole 9 yards. But Corey, you've been in about 15 years in the local, right? 15 to 16 years?
Yes, sir.
And he came through the apprenticeship program, and now he's one of our instructors, like we said earlier. So you were sent to NTI for our electrical vehicle infrastructure training program so you can teach our brothers and sisters how to get that certification and be legal to be part of Biden's Build Back Better plan. As I stated before, there's going to be $330 million, $400 million that he has allocated for the electric vehicle infrastructure. By 2032, they're saying everybody's going to have an EV or a hydrogen-driven vehicle. So tell us about the EV. How many days is it? Give us the rundown on it so the brothers and sisters can join. Give us all those details for that class.
Well, so the EVITP program basically takes you from every aspect of installing an EV system. So it starts out naturally. With anything that we teach, we start with the history of it. Where did it start? And then we go forward from there and build upon basically how the industry's developed, where it's gone, and where we're at now. So we talk about everything from where it started, what type of cars are available nowadays, where the industry's looking to go in the future. But the EVITP program is different because it's based from an electrician's point of view. So as electricians, we're not just looking at what's the latest and greatest model car. We have to look at what does it take to power that car? How long can that car go down the road? What kind of electrical infrastructure, right? How much amperage is going to be required for charging this car? One of the biggest drawbacks to these electric vehicles nowadays is the lack of, per se, gas stations, right? Mm-hmm. Once everyone thinks about it, they're like, okay, I can charge it up at home, but I can only drive 300 miles away from my house, and then I've got to be somewhere where to charge up. Well, part of this Build Back Better plan is actually to install stations along the interstate routes and major highway areas for rapid charging systems. The DC rapid charging system is another area in which EVITP talks about. And that's the thing with the DC charging stations and things of that nature is they consume so much power. And it's going to take a qualified electrician to be able to go in there and say how much power is available, how many of these can I place here, and what's going to be the requirements on our electrical system. And that's where we come in with EVITP. It goes through all the calculations of how to determine how much available space we have and things of that nature. And then, it finishes up with where is it going? Where's this industry leading to? And it's a huge industry. It's exploding. And us as electricians, we should be super excited about this industry because this literally plays in our court. No other trade can get into this but electricians. So this is huge for us. It's a major market where we, especially the IBEW, having access to training the way we do with our apprenticeship program and with us instructors. This is an area we can quite honestly capitalize and corner this market quickly if we get on it now.
Awesome. So how many nights? I know the price is $208.44. How long is the curriculum? How long is it going to take my brothers and sisters, your brothers and sisters, to go through the training and get certified?
So the class nights right now, we have it set up for 7 actual class nights, and then we have an 8th night that's going to be just testing. So it's literally, we're going to walk through the program in 7 nights, and then on the 8th night, you're going to take your certification test, and if you pass the certification test and complete all of the required work in the classroom, you actually receive a certification from EVITP.
Okay. So in that price, that covers my books. That covers all the fees to give that class. What are we going to get? What's we getting a new code book?
Yeah. So some of the books that are included in this class are right now everything is based on the 2017 code. So you will get a new 2017 code book because in order to take the test, you have to have a clean, unmarked code book. Okay. And I know when I was in the field day in and day out, my code book was my notebook. I had notes written all over it. So I presume any of us that have a 2017 code book's probably written all over. And unfortunately, EVITP won't allow a written-in code book. So what we're doing is included in the class is going to be a new code book. Included in the class, this includes your test, your certification. It literally takes care of everything for that single price there. That's
awesome, bro. So we got 33 people signed up so far?
We've had an incredible response. And I'm looking forward to it, excited.
Awesome. So brothers and sisters, if you want to go to this class, we've got a page set up on our IBEW613.org. There's a landing page. You can go on there, click the link to sign up for this class. Also, our apprenticeship school has a link on our AEJTC website. So I encourage everybody to get enrolled in this class because, like Corey said, this is going to be the future of the country, and especially here in our state. With Georgia Power already has a bunch of contracts set to put in the chargers and to do everything with electric vehicles. So again, y'all go on there if you want to take the class. I think there's going to be some scholarship opportunities offered as well. We can give you more information on that. But again, I want to thank Corey for coming in, today and giving us an update on it, and thank him for teaching the class for us and moving IBEW forward in the right direction. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, well, it's definitely my pleasure to serve, my brothers and sisters down here at the local. Really and truly, the pleasure's mine for y'all giving me the opportunity.
Awesome. Have a good one, bro.
Yes, sir.